It can be difficult. It can be a strain. But I'm a fighter. Always have been. Always will.
This is David. He's a 34-year-old banker from North London. He's married, a father of one, and lives from what others can see quite a normal life. But 4 years ago, David, after swimming for an hour in the local swimming pool, felt a little tired and out of breath. So he went to see his local GP.
Well, I went to the doctor. I explained how I'd been feeling that day. And he gave me a full checkup. Sat me down and said, "I'm afraid, David, there is actually nothing wrong with you. You're fine."
He used those actual words.
David is one of only 80,000 people in this country that are fine.
How have you been feeling today?
Yeah, fine.
David's been married to Susan for 6 years. She met him at university, where she fell for him the moment she saw him. As well as David being very healthy, he also has no problems in his personal life either.
I have a great job that I love, and I've just recently paid off my mortgage. I've also got a beautiful wife and the most amazing kid ever, so...
He's just recently inherited a couple of £1,000. And because of his condition, we get an allowance of £195 a week, so...
And how are you feeling today?
Yeah, fine. On this. Have you got the charger?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be Nigel.
Susan gets help from Nigel, David's carer. He comes round 3 times a week to give Susan a break.
You alright?
Yeah, good, yeah, fine. Yeah.
Sleep alright last night?
Yeah, got off about, I don't know, 11:30, something like that.
Okay.
Well, we just hang out, really. Go to cafes, parks, cinema. I'm just there for him if he needs any help.
You alright, David?
Yeah.
Just trying my shoelace. Need any help with that? No, it's all good. Yeah, thank you. Cool.
Even though Nigel's help is appreciated, Susan's beginning to feel the strain of being married to a man who has absolutely nothing wrong with him. She's thinking of finding someone who has the same condition as David to help her and him come to terms with what he has. The difficult part will be trying to persuade David to meet them.
And how are you feeling today?
Fine. Yeah.
I've been going online and I've seen a forum for people who are fine in the UK. And I've actually found a woman who's fine. She lives in Norfolk. Her name's Lily. She's absolutely fine, which is the next stage up from David's type of fine. So I'm going to see if she'd like to meet us. Concentrate on your drawing.
David has found out that Susan has been going behind his back and trying to find another person with his condition. Although he says he's fine, he's adamantly refusing to meet them. He then agrees. 8 years ago, Lily, like David, was fine. But in the last 2 years, she became absolutely fine. More fine than David. She owns a chain of incredibly successful restaurants, gyms, hotels and casinos, and is one of the richest people in the country.
I've been with her since she was fine, but since she became absolutely fine, I needed quite a bit of help, so Simon came in to give me a hand.
Yeah, but if she becomes totally, absolutely fine,
then I think I will need a bit of help.
Yeah.
And do you think that maybe she's heading that way?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm afraid so, it's looking like it. We try and give her as much independence as possible.
Yeah, it's really important.
This is the moment Susan's been longing for and David's been thinking about in the car just then.
Hello. Hi. You alright?
David?
Yes.
Hello, David. I'm Lily.
Hello. Yeah. What? You alright? What? Nice to meet you. You alright?
Hello. I'm sorry.
Soon after their initial meeting, David and Lily find a moment to talk candidly about their condition.
So, you alright?
I'm absolutely fine, yeah. What about you? You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Great.
This one can get a bit dependent on me sometimes. You know, he always wants to go and play tennis or badminton or squash, and you know, sometimes you think, just go and do it on your own. You know, you can do it on your own. Just go and do it. Go. Go.
Tonight's evening has made both David and Lily understand their condition a little bit more.
Look, licentious. 58 points there, triple word score. Well done, mate.
God, that's great, darling.
It's just something I need to live with. Something I need to accept.
Shortly after this documentary was filmed, David contracted this weird brain disease and has since slipped into a coma.
Things are looking really good at the moment. He's only just got out of hospital. I think we've both turned a corner in the last few weeks, really. I mean, he's a shadow of his former self, which is lovely. Yeah, really lovely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't need no gloves when I don't need a spade, 'cause I dig my own hole day by day and night. No more to lose and I had to gain. I didn't listen to myself today, but I don't mind if you're here by my side.